microphone failed on me, so what a coincidence, Mercury retrograde, and we are having issues with the sound. We are heading into the last Mercury retrograde of the year, and it's a big one. Mercury stations retrograde in Sagittarius, its sign of detriment, on November 26th, running through December 16th. We start off with a trine to Chiron in Pisces, giving us a nice healing nudge, like the universe putting a comforting hand on our back. This retrograde also dances with an opposition to Jupiter, inviting us to look at the bigger picture. It's not just about the small stuff like it was in August when Mercury retrograde in Virgo. Remember the nitty-gritty detail festival? Nope. This time it's about zooming out and expanding our mind. Think less bees in a beehive and more eagles soaring high above it all. With Pluto freshly stepping into Aquarius just before this retrograde kicks off, the changes feel seismic. Our minds need a bit of time to process what's unfolding. It's a moment to not just ask what's happening, but to get a bit deeper into the why. Mercury forms a sesquiquadrate with Mars in Leo, who is also prepping for its own retrograde. This aspect brings choices and decisions that require more than a surface-level glance. So take a double take, and especially when Mercury feels scattered already in Sagittarius on its own. Remember that December will be high in energy month. All this will be happening around the time when there will be a new moon in Sagittarius, early December, and at the same time Venus will be entering Aquarius and joining Pluto there. We are stepping into an entirely new landscape. It's like suddenly becoming the go-to person for advice on something you've only just started to understand yourself. Mercury retrograde is a mental renovation, pulling up old tiles to reveal fresher layers underneath. And with Mars retrograde looming, there's no need to rush. This is the perfect time to walk slowly, think deeply, and let the fresh air fill your lungs. Give your mind the space to surprise you. Let go of the needing to know every detail right now. Trust the process, take off the glasses, or put them on if you prefer, and gaze at the shifting clouds in the fields of your thoughts. Let's see what emerges. Now let's see what Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius brings to all 12 signs. Aries, this Mercury retrograde lands in your 9th house of big ideas, travel, and higher learning. Expect a mental reset, like your brain finally switching from buffering to play mode. It's the perfect time to revisit a past educational goal or travel plan that's been gathering dust. But hold your horses. Travel cows and legal snaps might try to trip you up, and you could end up questioning your own belief system, feeling like the GPS of your life is recalculating again. But that's fine. Just keep on recalculating until you get it right. For you, Taurus, it's all about the deep stuff, the shared resources, intimacy, and those skeletons in the closet that you thought you buried years ago. This is prime time to untangle messy financial situations and have those deep, soul-revealing conversations. Just be prepared. Money matters could get confusing, like trying to read the fine print with foggy glasses. So don't be surprised if old fears around vulnerability bubble up as well. Consider it your emotional spring cleaning. Mercury is your ruling planet, Gemini, so buckle up. It's in your 7th house of relationships. This is a cosmic rewind of partnerships, making it prime time to clear the air or give a past relationship another shot. Expect old flames or business partners to pop up like characters in a soap opera you thought got written off. The catch: miscommunication is your biggest frenemy right now, so choose your words wisely or risk turning a simple text into a Shakespearean tragedy. Good luck, Gemini. Mercury retrograde for Cancer goes through the 6th house of routines and health. It's time to reorganize your daily grind, dust off old wellness practices that you don't longer use, and maybe even fix that busted morning routine. You'll have a chance to rediscover lost hobbies that bring you peace. But heads up, work schedules might get tangled and minor health issues could flare up out of nowhere, like a finding surprise wormhole in the fabric of reality. So yeah, stay flexible, Cancer, and remember to breathe. Love you so much. Leo, this retrograde lights up your 5th house of creativity and romance. Old creative projects might resurface, begging for a second chance, and you might even run into an ex who is still lingering in the back of your mind. It's nostalgic, watching kind of like whales singing their song, or maybe just a rerun of your favorite sitcom. But yeah, the romantic illusion sometimes can cripple in, and what feels like a grand love story might just turn into a confusing plot, and you might be questioning yourself here. So just enjoy the lightness of being. even if it's unbearable, it's still keep it light and see what happens. Creative blocks might also show up, so just make sure you rest well, and don't worry, you're a Leo. And yeah, the universe is just asking you to slow down and rethink your vision. Love you so much. Bye. Virgo. For you, Mercury is in the 4th house of home and family, so it's time to just rest deep and do some domestic soul searching on your couch. This is your cue to reflect on your roots, maybe even dig into family history and heal old wounds. It's like pulling up the floorboards and finding secrets hidden underneath. But don't get too comfortable, because old family arguments might resurface and home projects could hit unexpected delays. Embrace the mess, it's all part of the process. Good luck, Virgo. Libra, this retrograde hits your 3rd house of communication, siblings, and local matters. It's time to rethink how you speak your truth and maybe reconnect with an old friend or sibling you've lost touch with. It's like rediscovering an old mixtape from your teenage years. But tech glitches and lost messages are part of the process, so double check everything before hitting send. Be mindful of what you say or how your words might end up being interpreted to avoid causing any unneeded and unintended stuff. Thank you, Libra. See you soon. Scorpio, this retrograde digs into your 2nd house of money and values. It's a financial review. Time to go over your budget, assess your spending, and maybe even find some hidden cash that you forgot about. It's a good time for values and check in with that too. How are you living in alignment, and does it truly matter? And what is the alignment that truly matters to you, and are you living in that? So tread carefully. Financial confusion and unexpected expenses could pop up, and just check your mail. Keep an eye on your wallet and your self-worth. You are worth it, Scorpio. Love you. This one's personal, Sagittarius. It's happening in your 1st house of identity and self. You're getting a cosmic makeover, whether you're ready or not. It's time to reflect on who you are and how you're showing up in the world and how you think you're showing up in the world. It might feel like looking in the mirror and seeing a stranger. You could feel a bit scattered or unsure of yourself and take your time figuring that out. Like you could be wearing 5 different hats at once. So embrace the chaos and start redefining your image to your best results and desires. Capricorn, Mercury is retrograding in your mystical 12th house, pulling you deep into your subconscious. It's time for introspection, retreat, and maybe uncovering secrets you've kept from even yourself. Think of it like going through an old photo album filled with memories you have forgotten. But this time, it's about big decisions and big picture, so the fog could be thick and old fears could be coming up again. Just embrace all of it and enjoy your time alone. You're not going to be scared getting lost in the shadows. You create them, so you can also destroy them. Love you, Capricorn. Good luck. Aquarius. For you, Aquarius retrograde hits 11th house of friendships, networks, and future goals. It's time to reconnect with old friends or revisit group project you left on the back burner. It might feel like reviving and getting together with an old group and maybe opening some old group chats, and suddenly it all springs back to life. So yeah, be careful how you come across in social circles. If it's a circus, so it's a circle. Social circle, social circus. Yeah, what's happening with that long term for you? Yeah, be open to change. Pisces, Mercury retrogrades in your 10th house of career and public image. It's time to review your professional goals and reconsider your public persona. You might find yourself thinking about career pivot or going back to a project you once left behind. It's like handling an old resume and looking through everything you just pondered through the years with realizing you've come a long way. This isn't the time to launch new projects because the foggy thinking and the doubts could create tricks on you. You just need to have time to reflect and refine and hold on off any major moves. Good luck, Pisces.